Imagine a town where your neighbors are asleep, not just for a night, for days, days that turn into weeks. You call their names but they don't stir. It's as if they are in a deep, unbreakable trance. This is not a fairy tale. This is Kalachi, Kazakhstan, a real place with real people. Kalachi became known as the village where people sleep for days. A mysterious and eerie phenomenon. Residents would suddenly fall into a deep sleep. Without any warning, they would just drop. They would collapse in the streets, in their homes, even while driving. It was as if an invisible force had taken over. The sleep could last days, even a week. Time seemed to stand still for those affected. When they woke, they were often disoriented and confused, struggling to piece together what had happened. The phenomenon began around 2013. It caught the attention of the world. At first it was just a few cases. People thought it was an isolated incident. People reported feeling dizzy, weak, and exhausted, symptoms that were hard to ignore. But soon, entire families were falling asleep. It was spreading like a silent epidemic. The village was in a state of panic. Fear and uncertainty gripped the hearts of the residents. What was happening to them? The mystery of Kalachi had just begun. Doctors were baffled. They conducted tests, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. The sleeping sickness, they called it, was like nothing they had ever seen before. The mystery deepened. Some residents reported strange dreams and hallucinations. Others experienced memory loss. The village was gripped by fear and uncertainty. Word of Kalachi's plight spread beyond its borders. Scientists and researchers from around the world flocked to the village. They hoped to find an explanation for the bizarre phenomenon. Theories abounded. Some blamed a virus, others a strange bacteria, some even whispered about a curse, but no theory held water. The mystery of Kalachi's sleeping sickness persisted. The scientific community was stumped. They analyzed blood samples, tested the water and soil, and even studied the air. Still, the answer remained elusive. Some scientists pointed to the nearby uranium mines. Kalachi was located near Krasnogorsk, a ghost town that was once a bustling uranium mining center. Could radiation be the culprit? Section 4. The Ghost Town's Shadow. Krasnogorsk had been abandoned for decades. Once a bustling mining town, it now stood as a silent testament to a bygone era. The streets, once filled with the sounds of life, were now eerily quiet. The mines were closed, the town deserted. The once thriving community had vanished, leaving behind only memories and decaying structures. But the legacy of uranium mining lingered. The environmental impact was profound, with overgrown ruins and contaminated soil marking the landscape. Researchers discovered that the abandoned mines were releasing toxic gases. These gases, invisible and odorless, posed a significant threat to the surrounding areas. Carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons were seeping into the ground. The silent killers were making their way through the soil, unnoticed by the naked eye. Could these gases be traveling to Kalachi and affecting the residents? The theory gained traction. The possibility that these toxic gases were responsible for the mysterious illnesses in Kalachi was becoming more plausible. Carbon monoxide poisoning could explain the sudden sleepiness, the hallucinations, and the memory loss. The symptoms matched perfectly with those experienced by the residents of Kalachi. But it was not a perfect fit. There were inconsistencies that puzzled the researchers. Not all the pieces of the puzzle were falling into place. Not everyone who lived near the mines was affected. Some residents seemed immune to the gases, adding another layer of mystery to the already perplexing situation. Section 5. Kalachi's Legacy. Despite the lack of a definitive answer, authorities decided to act. The mysterious sleeping sickness had baffled experts and frightened residents. With no clear cause or solution in sight, the government took the only step they could think of to ensure the safety of the people. They evacuated Kalachi, relocating the residents to other villages. Families packed up their lives, leaving behind homes filled with memories. The streets that once bustled with daily life became eerily silent as the last bus departed. The strange sleeping sickness subsided. Life went on. In their new homes, the villagers tried to rebuild their lives, finding solace in the normalcy of their new surroundings. Children played, and the community slowly adapted to their new reality. But Kalachi was forever changed. The once vibrant village now stood abandoned, a shadow of its former self. The houses, now empty, began to decay, and the streets were overgrown with weeds. The village became a ghost town, a chilling reminder of the day the sleep came. The silence was deafening, and the air seemed to hold the whispers of the past. The mystery of Kalachi's sleeping sickness remains unsolved. Researchers and investigators continue to study the phenomenon, hoping to uncover the truth behind the inexplicable events that plagued the village. It stands as a reminder of the power of the unknown, of the limits of our understanding. The village, now a monument to the mysteries of the world, challenges us to question what we know and what we have yet to discover. And it serves as a cautionary tale of the unexpected ways in which the past can reach out and touch the present. The story of Kalachi is a testament to the resilience of its people and a sobering reminder of the fragility of human understanding.